It's Marty Pickles.
Hello Pickles and welcome back to another episode of Sky Bees. Yes, our latest series, and we're modded Minecraft. I'm just going to come out of F5 just so we can have a little chat. So yeah, after the last episode I went to sleep and this is pretty much the next day now, and lots of things have happened. So Visetti has managed to get flint mesh, and I can see that he's also set up with brick hoppers, a cobblestone generator and a dirt generator. So we've got a chest full of cobblestone and a double chest full of dirt. So we could also hook that up to a storage drawer and we should be able to get a few more stacks in there, and we can always upgrade those. He's also got a crucible set up to get lava, and he has set up a mob farm over here. It's going to take a while to get there. So he set up a piece of grass block area for animals to spawn over here, and we've got quite a few llamas because we're in mountains. So we did have some cows over here came on earlier, and we've got a few bits of wheat and stuff like that to harvest. So there were some other animals over here. We've got a different coloured chicken, so we've got some dirt in there. So this is just a makeshift kind of mob farm and stuff like that. So we've also been talking with Visetti as we're doing a modded series, and I'm more experienced at modded than he is, being the first time he's ever done modded. We have decided, or should I say Visetti has told me, to buzz off. Right. Yeah, so we were talking, and because of time zones and the fact that I've done modded before, it kind of, what would happen is, like, Visetti would be on while I'm asleep and could do tons and tons of stuff which I am unaware of, and also while he's asleep or at work as he is now, I could be doing tons of stuff now and he wouldn't know anything what I've done. So I could set all this up to be automated in a different way with pipes and stuff like that, and he wouldn't know how to make the pipes or how it was all connected or anything like that. So we need to pick a direction of where we're going to go. We're going to go 1,000 blocks out, and we're going to start our own little kind of base. Visetti's going to start his own little base, and then like once a week, maybe once a fortnight, we're going to meet up, kind of show off what we've been doing on each other's bases, give each other ideas and help each other out, basically, because I'm sure there's going to be things that Visetti's going to start doing which I've never done before. There's mod packs, or there's mods in this mod pack which I've never even touched. So, and I think when we go to do the bees thing, we'll probably start the bees here, and we'll do bees together and have that all together in a communal area. So we're going to keep this area for a communal area. We're going to keep our tic-tac-toe going. So this has happened already. I've done my 2 moves, he's done 2 as well, and we're going to see how we get on with that. So I don't know who's going to win, really. I can have ideas of where people are going to go, but it's, yeah, I think it might end up in a draw. Anyway, I'm going to gather some stuff together. I'm going to start branching out 1,000 blocks, and I'm not too sure which way to go. East, south, north, or west. We're not going to go west. I think south would probably be the best place to go. So here we are in our new area. I've got a little plan in my mind as to what I want it to look like, and as ever, it is going to be an aesthetic build. So I've got an idea for what's going to end up coming down here and stuff like that, and the only words I'm going to use is Eden Project. So you'll probably only know what that is if you're from England, but that is my one clue. So if you want to find out what that's all about, you can research that, Google it, something like that. So what have I done in here? So I've got my storage drawer set up, and we've started sifting gravel, so we've managed to get some of the ores now, so we're progressing. I've got this set up with flint meshes, and to get those, we've taken the string mesh, and we've gone into the crafting grid, and we've put the string mesh, in this middle window, and flint down the sides, like that, and then it gives you a flint mesh. So it's taken quite a bit of flint to be able to produce that, but we've got there, and so the flint meshes just help us get more stuff, basically. And I've been looking through the meshes. I think we're quickly going to the crafting, the recipes here, JEI. We're typing mesh, and I'll talk you through kind of what I've been doing. I've been having a look around and stuff like that. So this is the string mesh that we had, and that's how we made that. So that's all string. Flint mesh recipes there, like I was saying, string mesh in the middle and the iron mesh, flint on the sides. The next things we need to get are the iron mesh, and we can get diamond mesh, emerald, and netherite. But I've been looking at, if you right click on the meshes, it tells you what you can get out of them. So this shows you what you sieve and what you get. So I've been looking through it all, and I won't go through it all now, but basically as soon as you get to diamond, emerald and netherite, you don't get anything extra through those. But if we go through here, look, if I right click string, all you're going to get from string for sifting dirt are all of these seeds. And if we get to gravel, if I can find it, where's the gravel? Gravel there. So gravel, you only get flint. If you look at the iron mesh and what you can sieve with that, if we get to gravel again, which is, I've probably gone past, there's gravel there. So what you can get with gravel is all this. So that's the iron. And then the diamond, I said I wasn't going to go through it all, but I am now. So we get to the gravel again. So here's gravel for diamond. And as you can see, we've got a few more stuff. But if we go to, if I'll take you to netherite, because the emerald's the same. So netherite, and we'll go to gravel again. There we go. So we're at the gravel for netherite now. And as you can see, there's exactly the same stuff. And I've looked at all the chances, drop chances there, as you can see in the information window. It's all exactly the same. So there's no point in getting emerald or netherite. So we're going to work our way up to diamond. But what I was thinking is we'll have one flint, one iron, and one diamond mesh setup. This is what we're setting up here. I'm going to set up some storage drawers for all the different drops that we can get, and then we can hold everything in there. So we're doing that. The next thing I think we need to do, if we look at the quest book, there's a lot of looking at stuff. This is basically what modded is, just looking at crafting windows most of the time. So we've got quite a few of these sorted out now. We need to get bone meal, and then we can work our way through this way. And this will take us to Botania. If we get floral fertilizer, it means we get flowers. That will help us get bees. We need to get the iron mesh next, and then we'll get these. Maybe we'll just make one of the netherite mesh or something like that later on down the line, just to complete the quests. So we need to get iron mesh next for that one. But these blue ones here are what we need to get. The cobblestone one, all I need to do is get dust. So for early game players, the way that you get cobblestone to start with is with the stone fragments you get here. So you get 64 stone out of this, right? So the stone that you'll get, you'll sieve dirt. So I'll try and show you quickly on camera stuff that we do there. So piece of dirt, what you can do with these, obviously you can sift 9 bits at a time, which is why I've put them into a grid of 9. But you'll sift the dirt, and then out of the dirt comes all the seeds and manna and things like that. And the stone balls come out of the dirt. So we'll put those back in there. I'll get 64 out. And once you've got some stone pebbles, I think they're called pebbles, aren't they? Yep, stone pebbles. You can then craft them in a 2x2, and you get cobblestone. So that's how you get cobblestone. And to get gravel, we can go through the target things here. You put your cobblestone down, use your hammer. Hammer is crafted. So hammer is crafted with 2 sticks and a diagonal like that, and then you can put 2 bits of stone like that, and that will give you a stone hammer. You can also make an iron hammer, and I think there's diamond, emerald, and netherite as well. So that'll be an iron hammer. It will do it a bit faster and will have stronger durability, of course, but that will be using up our iron. To use the iron now to craft a bucket, because we're going to need one to hold the lava. So we're not going to use that just yet, but we've made it so that we've got it nice and secure, and it's done. We don't have to worry about that. What we are going to make, though, is a wand. So this is another useful thing we've modded. We have an iron wand here, and this is used to help you with making your gravel a lot faster. So obviously you don't want to do it 1 bit at a time. So what you can do is we're going to place 9 down like this. Take your wand. Obviously you need to have the cobblestone in your inventory at the time, but you can then just keep placing. As you can see, we're getting taller. You place the cobblestone down with the wand. So the wand will basically just keep duplicating as much as you hold and as much as the durability will allow. So that's a nice neat thing we've got going on there. So we keep coming out, and that's using up all our cobblestone nearly, but that's cool, that's cool, that's what we need to do. So this is how I'll be making gravel. And then what we can then do is, if we hold the grave key, which is the key above the tab button, if we hold that, as you can see, there's a white bounding box around all of that cobblestone there. Well, that means now that we can insta-mine whole big chunks of our cobblestone. I think it's limited to a certain number of blocks. But yeah, so there we go. It means that we can do everything a hell of a lot faster than one block at a time. So that's helping us out get things automated a lot quicker. And as you can see there, I've now got 64 bits of gravel. I will have to make some more stone hammers to be able to work our way through to get to dust. I'll quickly show you how that works with this bit of gravel here. So obviously we've made the gravel. We then hammer that and we get to sand. I'll quickly make another hammer because I've just broken the other one. So hammer there. And then obviously we then hammer the sand and that gives us dust. I just need to get 64 dust and we've completed that one. There's no rewards with that. The next thing is the crucibles. We've got a wooden crucible. So yeah, to make the wooden crucible, we're going to have to go to our crafting bench and we can... Oh, we need to make some sticks. So grab some more sticks again. Just found them. There's the sticks there. So to make the wooden crucible, go into our crafting bench and we will put 2 wooden logs either side of that. There's the feet and here is the base. So there's our wooden crucible. And we can make that. So that's cool. So we've completed one of the quests. So we'll have a look at the quest book and there we go, we've got it there. So for the wooden crucible, I think it's here to give us water. Because if you look in the quest book, you make the wooden crucible and then you get the water bucket challenge afterwards. So I'm beginning to think that's how you do it. And I think I remember from playing past mod packs that you can make water by basically placing in, normally it's leaves. I wonder if a flame needs to be under it for it to work. I didn't know if it would work with seeds or not. So seeds don't work. Normally you put leaves in it. I mean, again, I'm just testing out on camera, so this could all go horribly wrong. So I might need to make some shears. Oh no, there you go. Look, so you put that in, and I'll take the torch away, see if that helps. As you can see, fluid water is coming up there on the screen, so you can compost stuff down into water. Now maybe putting a torch underneath it makes it run a bit faster. Take the torch away. No, it doesn't seem to be. But anyway, so this is your way of getting water. So fortunately enough for us, because we're in a mountain biome, or we're in the forest biome now, we originally started in the mountain biome over there. We can get water just by leaving these out, and if it rains, these collect water. So that's how I've been getting water for us. But if you were unfortunate enough to have spawn in a desert, like when we started over there, if we were in a desert, you'd make this. You can chuck your saplings or leaves into there, and then gradually it will start breaking it down into water. So that's how you get your water for that one. And a fired crucible. So this is to help us get to lava, and once we get to lava we can then start automating our cobble and dirt generation. Fizz has already done this on the middle island, but I'd like to be able to do it just to show you guys how we're doing, and we're then playing the game through the progressions rather than using what Fizz has done to be able to jumpstart us ahead of the game. Fired crucible is, the recipe is there, so you use a unfired crucible with porcelain clay, which is just clay and bone meal mixed together. You then put that into a furnace and it gives you a fired crucible, which then means we can start making lava, which is a great place to get to, especially in modded or any type of Minecraft. The use of lava is essential. Now on to making the fired crucible. What we need to do is, we've got water in our bucket already here, so what you do is you can, if I take that out, you grab water from your water source, place it in your barrel here, which is one of the things we made at the beginning. If you chuck your dust into it, it turns it to clay. So we've got our clay now, and then what we can do is with this clay is obviously put in our crafting grid, get some clay balls out of there, and then we need to sift for bone meal. So I'll take 32 of those dusts there. That should be enough. And like I say, this will show you how the 9x9 works. So we put that in there. Look, it's placed 9 bits of dust in at once. That's a lot quicker than doing it one by one. So we've done that, and I'm going to take that out so we don't put another 9 in afterwards. So we've sifted 27 bits of, 18 bits of dust, and we have got 2 bits of bone meal. So that's how much dust you're going to need to be able to do it, because we are going to need to craft this into porcelain clay using the bone meal. So we've got 2 bits there, but eventually we're going to need to make that shape. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to need to have 7 bits of porcelain clay to make an unfired crucible. Then we put that into a furnace, and that will give us a fired crucible. So I'm going to carry on sifting this, and hopefully we get a good chance of getting some more bone meal. sift this away. I think we might be lucky here. I'm going to sift all the dust just to make sure. We've got another 5, so we've got 7. I think that'd be enough. So we've got our 5 more bits of bone meal there. We're going to mix those with that. Keep that one to the side. We'll place our porcelain clay that we've made here. Here's our unfired crucible. We can then put that into here, into the furnace, and as you can see, it's now burning away. And here we have our fired crucible. Right, so what we need to do with the fired crucible is, if I do that here, so we'll place another torch down. This is still melting away into water. We'll place that there. We grab our cobblestone, and we can fill this up with cobblestone. And as you can see there, the fluid says lava, and it's going up bit by bit on heat level 1. So later on, we can get different blocks that will go underneath this crucible to speed up. So lava underneath it will obviously increase the heat, and therefore it will then convert cobblestone into lava a lot quicker. So we've managed to complete that one. So that's another quest done. So we're running through the quests today. So we just completed this task here. So that's all good. Our next one is to get lava into a bucket, because we've already got the water one. I am going to use the iron bucket that we made earlier, because if we put a normal bucket in, it will crack. So this needs to get to 1,000 millibuckets, because I guess it's a bit like milliliters, to be able to get a bucket full of lava. So obviously we're only at 116 at the moment. It's going up 1 a second possibly. So we've got about 1,000 seconds to wait. We're now only get down to like 870 seconds left. 3 hours later. We're halfway there. Another 3 hours later. And finally we get there. It takes a while. It takes a while. So here we go. We've got our bucket of lava. So that's all cool. We can go to our quest thing. And we now have our... Oh, our lava bucket's not in there. Maybe I need to do it with a... Okay, we're going to have to do it with a normal bucket. So I'm going to put the lava back in, just so that we can get the quest. I'm going to have to break that lava bucket. So we're going to collect it with that. Now, obviously, that breaks straight away. We can now go to our quest menu, and as you can see, that's been ticked. So that's all good. And we're now onto simple cobblestone generator. We need to get a bucket of water. So we will go over to here. And I'm pretty sure that probably won't work it, will it? So I think it needs to be a clay bucket. So we are going to have to make ourselves a clay bucket. So that's quite easy. All we have to do is grab some cobblestone, and that'll be enough there. Place that down. Hammer it into gravel. Place that down. Hammer it to sand. Place that down. Hammer it to dust. Place that in the bucket, get our clay, craft our clay into clay balls, go to our crafting bench, make ourselves a clay bucket, place that in the furnace, and it will become a fired clay bucket. And now we have a bucket. Go back over to our water source and collect our water, and now we should have the simple one ticked. So that's all good. We're working our way through the quests here. So now we're on to cobblestone generator. I've got all the tools for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our crafting bench. I have all the materials ready. We will type in generator, and as you can see down here, we've now got a cobblestone generator, and you can also make a dirt generator. So we'll try and make that as well. So click that, and then as you can see, this recipe here has got a plus sign. All you have to do is press that, and it puts everything into your crafting menu for you. So that's all really good and speeds things up. We now have ourselves a cobblestone generator. Okay, so it's going to have to be fed in, which is, I think, why on this quest book we have got the brick hopper. So the brick hopper is going to help us get hoppers early on. So to make one of those, we need 5 bricks in the same place where you'd normally put your iron ingots, and your chest in the middle will get you a brick hopper. So we can do that. Shift click, place our hopper in there. We'll grab our cobblestone generator. And what I'll do to show you is I'll extract a few. Right, so if we right click that, you can now see there's 1,728 cobblestone in there. So we place our cobblestone generator on the top. And as you can see, it's climbing up. As you can see, we've got our brick thing there, and we've nearly completed all of these quests. Look, we've only got a few more to go. So I think this might be the last update before we wrap this episode up. I've kind of done a bit of rearranging. I've got rid of all of this because I don't think it's going to fit with the design I'm doing, and I've kind of more finalised what kind of idea I'm going with down here. As you can see, I've put some more dirt in over there. We shifted these around because the room's obviously got smaller, but I will extend the room out this way now, so we'll end up with a bigger room eventually. I thought though, since we've got the cobble generator, we might as well go and make a dirt generator. So I've got all the stuff in here. All I need to do is type in generator just to get the recipe up for quick crafting. So Jenna, and here we have down here, we have the dirt generator there. Oh, I need to go and get the bits for it actually. So first of all, we need to, and I have pre-organized all of this, get our metal bucket this time so we don't break it, grab the lava, then we'll grab our clay bucket just to grab some water, and then we come back to the crafting bench and we will click on dirt generator, and oh, it's not letting us do it. Grab some water, and now we should be able to match up the crafting recipe. So we go to dirt generator, and here we go, we can click on there, moves everything into the crafting window, and we have our dirt bucket. I've also got and we keep our buckets afterwards, so that's all good. I have got a chest and 5 bricks, so we can make another brick hopper. So we've got that, which means we can now come over to this storage drawer, not with the apples, put the hopper on top and put the dirt generator there. And as you can see now, our dirt is going up. So now we should have fully stocked cobblestone and fully stocked dirt. Now, we wanted to make some iron to make the iron sieves, which is what I wanted to finish up with. Oh, just finished that. What I wanted to finish up with this episode. So hopefully we can get that done. I don't want to not finish it without doing what I wanted to do. So I found a way of doubling our ores. And the idea with this is what I need is a piece of string. So there's a way, if I come in here, we've got all this iron ore pieces, which is what we got from sifting the gravel. If we craft that up like that, we end up with iron ore blocks. Now, if we make this into a iron block, we can put that there. We'll put the iron ingot there and the piece of string there, and the piece of string there. We've got there, and it gives us an ore crushing hammer. Now, the ore crushing hammer, if you put it with this, gives us 2 iron grit. So now we've got 32 iron grit, whereas before we had 16. And if we then chuck the iron grit into the furnace, we have now doubled our ore. So instead of getting 1 iron ore per block, we now get 2 because we've got 2 bits of grit per the block. So I think we've got enough. I've crafted up all the flint meshes to be able to convert into iron. So all we need to do is this, and yes, we will have enough because we only need 9, and we've got enough for 10 there. So here we are crafting up our iron meshes, ready to be able to progress further in our modded series. So this is already good. So next episode, we will be aiming for the diamond meshes, and then we should be sorted in the ore generation area. So there we go, we've got our iron meshes now. I'll just empty the rest of the iron there. We've still got 10 iron left over, which is a Brucey bonus. And I just, yep, over here, and we will put all these in. 4, and 1 more, 5. Oh, no, 5. There we go. So now we have got flint mesh, iron mesh. We just need to make a few more of these sieves, and we will be able to have our diamond meshes next episode. Like I say, we've done all this here, kind of shrank the room down. I'm going to have storage drawers all the way along there as well, because we're going to store everything we can that we're sifting out of here, because next episode I will be grinding away, sifting sand and dirt as well. Sorry, sand and dust as well, to get all the stuff. So we can get redstone, and we can get all the other gorgeous resources we can get from all of the dust and the sand there and the gravel. So that's good. We're getting away. We're getting under away. We can now double our ores as well, so that's brilliant. It is with a happy bee face. Happy bee face. I say, well done for today's episode. This is brilliant. I'm going to have to change that one each episode. So yeah, we have succeeded in a lot of stuff today. Yay! So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you like this episode, then give us a thumbs up. If you really like it, then hit that sub button. You don't know how much I appreciate it and how much it puts a smile on my face. Don't forget to check Fizz's channel out as well and see his perspective and what he's getting up to. I'm sure it's interesting. And remember, tic-tac-toe, we need to win. But yeah, I'd just like to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next episode.